Tonight on Lost Gear, I rob a gas station, break into a power plant, and drive off a hill. Are you a sad rich man with no monetary limitations and want to come across as some man of culture, so you only drive Italian cars? Yet still your ordinary Grottis or Pegassis that every rich person drives are still too average for you, so you want something special? Well, fear not, the guys over at Pegassi, Grotti and Principe created something just for you. They are all participating in the trend of creating concept cars that are just there for them to show off their engineering skills and for you to show off your wealth, since no one would be able to afford these mad cars. Well, but which one of these exquisite pieces of engineering is the best for you? We will find that out today. Even though, if you honestly consider buying one of these, money doesn't play a role, but still, let's take a quick look at the price tags. Beginning with the Principe Deveste Eight, which is 1.795 million. Then the Grotti X80 Proto, which costs 2.7 million. And the Pegassi Tezeract, which is just over $2.8 million. Peanuts, right? Why don't you just buy them all and test them by yourself? That saves me a lot of time. But let's not be like that. First of all, let's do what most people only can afford to do with these cars. Look at them. For cars that are just there for showing off, aesthetics are one of the most important things. Let's start with the Deveste Eight. The front looks quite amazing, I must say. Aggressive, luxurious and futuristic. Let's slowly move to the side and see... Oh my god. What is that? That is one long boy. Why is it like that? Aerodynamics? It could have easily made this car a lot shorter, because this is, let's call it, this tail, seems like it is never ending. And by the way, what is that on the back of the car? Turbines? Okay, the X80 Proto is up next, and let's keep it short. I really like it. It is aggressive and extremely futuristic, which I really like. I think with this one it's like, either you like it or you hate it. And last but not least, the Tezeract. From the back it looks like your average Pegassi. From the side pretty much as well, but... What is that windscreen? Why would you do this to this car? What is wrong with you? Did you let the intern design the front of this car, Pegassi? What did you do? You messed up the entire car with this. Ah, I can't believe it. I've calmed myself down. Let's hit the road. Let's leave our villa in the Vinewood Hills and head to the closest Ponson buys to buy an overly expensive scarf as our very own Christmas present that fits to our cars. But here is the problem. Our cars do not really suit the parking situation in a city like Los Santos. None of these cars does really well. But is this really significant? These cars were never made to do your chores. These cars are made for the sole purpose of driving. So let's just do that. Oh well, seems like we already ran out of fuel from our short trip to town. But I hit the service station. Since these cars swallow more than your borderline alcoholic uncle on family festivities, it could be better to just rob the store by the gas station, drive away and lose the cops. Shouldn't be a problem with these cars. This is the LSPD, not the Dubai Police Department. They don't stand a chance against your cars. The Tezeract, however, is fully electric. You don't need fuel, you just need to charge it. Doing this at home could take some time, so why don't you go to your local power station and steal the electricity? Should also be faster to charge the car with some extremely high voltage. Well, let's call it like that. At least you don't have to look at that ugly windscreen anymore. once we've finally fueled or charged up our cars, let's finally take them to the open roads. But here we face the next problem. In the usual sunny weather of Los Santos with some occasional rainfalls, these cars perform perfectly well. But in the few days of winter, when the roads are covered with snow, well, see for yourselves. Okay, enough with these pointless tests. You all know these cars aren't made to be practical or able to drive in the snow. These cars are made to be fast and push the boundaries of technology and engineering. So, let's take him to the track. But the passionate Lost Gear watcher will know that usually, all of a sudden, we'll also announce a fourth car just ahead of the test, and of course, this time is no different. The guys over at Truffade don't want to leave the field of exclusive, high-performance luxury cars to the Italian manufacturers only, and it's sending its latest masterpiece, the Truffade Thrax. Let's see how they're doing on our Ford Zancudo test track. And there we are. Top left it's the Deveste Eight, right from that it's the X80 Proto, in the bottom left we have the Tezeract, and on the bottom right we have the Thrax. Off we go! Turn off that music because Mexican rap is not quite my genre. Deveste Eight seems like it is slightly in the lead right now, but that can change very, very quickly. We have to say that it's very close already, that we are reaching the Pisswasser chicane. Oh, now the Deveste Eight and the X80 Proto had a little bit of a slide in that long left-hander. Not quite too stable. The others did not have that problem. And the Thrax now in that rather technical bit has actually taken the lead. That's quite interesting. So the Thrax definitely better in cornering. Oh, but between the other three it's very, very, very close. This will be a photo finish. Deveste Eight still slightly in the lead. The X80 Proto has gone backwards a little bit, so yeah, that's our result. The Thrax wins it, second Deveste Eight, third the Tezeract, and in fourth we have the X80 Proto. And this is what it looks like on our Lost Gear Hall of Fame. The Thrax wins, as we have already stated. It is now 7th, just off the rocket-powered cars, but it has been quite close. We haven't been that close before with regular cars against these two, the Scramjet and the Rocket Baltic. With quite some margin behind, we see the Deveste Eight, which has been the best of the Italian cars. In 9th on our second page, we see the Tezeract, which has just missed out to get below the 1 minute and 9 seconds mark. And well, quite some margin behind, then again we see the X80 Proto. And there we have it. Sometimes it's not the most elegant or the most aggressive car that wins a competition. Sometimes it is just the thickest of them all. And with that wisdom, we end our show. Thank you for watching, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and well, head over to the playlist and watch our other Lost Gear episodes. Until the next time, I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Goodbye.